Man, this always feels like home. Every time I hear the song, it feels like home. Wish I hadn't kicked the door. I love how they're giving me TMP ammo and I do not have one.
Something that might interest you.
Okay.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, thank you there, sir. He's gonna give me the Punisher, right? Nope. I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you. Alright, let's think. A mask with 3 divots. Something might fit in. So not a ruby?
Welcome.
No.
What are you buying?
I used to be mad you couldn't kill him in the remake.
Is that all? Thank you.
Now, the more I play it, the more I'm actually really glad I can't.
Is that all?
Because I just know in my heart of hearts, I would have done it. Like a fucking dumbass. Damn, it doesn't fit me.
Thank you.
I do like the stock. Does it take any space when I have the stock? That's the thing I hated about the remake, is that's things like the scopes. Probably this one too. But like, even yes, I guess suicide. I just like, you know, when I'm doing this, and nobody's watching, I like to warm myself up just in case somebody does talk. What's up? Let me see. Yeah, I'm just replaying it, you know, bored. Oh, were you still trying to? I'm streaming and talking about streaming. You trying to stream later? Let me see. Does the stock take space? Like in the remake. Let me see. Oh, no worries, man. I was just asking since you're already here. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it.
Anytime.
Well, actually, there is one thing I want to do.
What are you buying?
A few things. TMP, fireball.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all, Striker? Thank you.
All right, let's go. But you just, I don't know. I was playing the game, man, and I was just kind of like taken aback. Like, there's this video, there's this guy, Crow Cat, and his most infamous video was like this video. Bet, just, you already know, smack my line. I hate that I said it like that, but just call me or text me. You ready to win in if you're ready. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What do you mean? What do I mean? The remake doesn't have like all the mechanics of this one. But what it is, dude. Oh yeah, like, so there's this video that's been going around and where there's this guy Crow Cat. He did a video like comparing the remake to the original. And I don't agree. Like, his most famous or infamous video was like a video comparing like GTA 4 to like what was it? It was like GTA 4 to GTA 5 and like all these different details, all these things. And it was one of the, like, I remember like at the time agreeing with like the sentiment of it, because like I definitely prefer Grand Theft Auto 4 to 5. But even then at the time, it's like there are a lot of nitpicks. But he recently did one, like, it was comparing like the remake of 4 to the original 4. And he's trying to, whoever they are, they're trying to make this point of like how the remake is like a product of its time, and how the original is like timeless, whatever. Like, I think it's literally the title. And like, and they also made this video talking about how like the original video was like a soulless versus a soul game with like the original and the remake. And I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch, because I actually really like the remake. Like, I think it's a great game, but I do understand where they're coming from, because like even like coming here, like in this graveyard, for instance, there's just a vibe. It's just an atmosphere that game is. What's up, Cash? And it's just, no, the remake's gas. Because I'm ooh, shit. Like, I love the mercenaries mode. That's really like, if it weren't for that mercenaries mode, I still think it's a great game. Oh, dude, Invincible Season 2 is so good. I mean, sorry, Season 4. It's so good. When I found out, like, I think the next episode's the like final episode for this season, I was kind of pressed. Yeah, damn. I need more. But yeah, I'm replaying more of this. Oh, you read the comic, Cash? Oh, is it Revolving Debbie, Stu?
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
There's some sort of indentation, like something might
Oh
fit
man, yeah. I hope they don't do that.
There's no
I hope they
use
don't do
standing
that.
around. Leon, you have to find some
Yeah,
way
I
or
agree with you, man.
something to get inside.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. No, you know, it's so weird. Like that sort of like weird, how people have been talking about it. Like, not you, but just like, there are a lot of people who want that thing, want that moment to happen. And I'm just kind of like, actually, maybe don't not. Like, I don't like it. Ah, damn. Why did I run towards? Yeah, they made Paul too good. Like, yeah, I don't want that scene. I hope they don't keep it in there. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, how are they going to handle that? And even that, like, kind of reminds me of just, I don't know, like a lot of the edge of like it's gonna be as bad as him fighting Conquest. True, I mean him fighting yeah, but I don't know. I don't even really know because I read like some of it, but at a certain point I kind of just fell off, and this is around that point. Okay. How much ammo do I have? Alright, I'm just gonna shoot this fucking snake. Regarding the two fugitives, the apprehension of Luis is our top priority. The American agent a distant second. What Luis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan and to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler's envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door. Alright, yeah, I know that. What, destroying Viltrum? I don't know. That was probably about as impactful as like I remember like seeing it in the comics. Because it was like I get what you mean, because it was a very sort of like quick sort of like story development. It was just like, okay, we're here in Viltrum, and then we see it, then boom, it's gone. Like you don't really get it. You don't really get much of a you don't get much time to really establish yourself with it. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, one, just the fact that like I'm trying to think. The fact that oh no, Thrag was insane. Thrag lived up to the hype. Like, I was watching that with my uncle. I was like, I think this is the time. No, I feel the same. Like, I love Lee Pace as an actor. As a voice actor, I'm a little iffy on him. Like, that wasn't the voice I envisioned for Thrag. But it's not a bad voice. Not a bad voice. Just iffy. Like, phew. I have it? I do. Time to get some good money. Alright. Ooh, he would have been, yeah, buddy. His name's like Ryan something. Yeah, Ryan. I think it's Ryan Hurst. Ryan Hurst. Bro would have went crazy. Money. Yeah, money. Give me your money. Oh, I got it back. Like, this is a fun game to just go back to, because as a kid, I wasn't doing anything like this. Like, I don't think I was even going after the treasures. Alright, are they gonna, oh no, I can't even go. Wait, can I go in here somewhere now? Let's see, should I save this for... I just saw that. I just saw that today, because the voice of Anissa is what's his name? Butcher's wife in The Boys. And one of there's like this red-haired girl in Final Destination. I can't remember if it's like what's her name? She's somebody's girlfriend. No, dude, this game's so replayable. Like, I gotta get the when you were playing it, I think The Boys is awesome, dude. Like, depending how they pull off this finale, and by all metrics, it seems like the finale is gonna be really good. This could potentially be an all-timer, like not necessarily an all-timer, but like a great show, like one of those shows people are gonna talk about. Because one, like, you don't even have to mention the parallels to the real world. They're so obvious, but it's so funny. Like, even what they did with Homelander and him just totally going insane, like the foreshadowing of it, it really doesn't feel intentional, but it is. I mean, but it is and it isn't. Like him feeling like a god. Yeah, the comic, as somebody, as an edgy teenager who read it and thought it was cool. I'm very, very glad they changed a lot of it. Very glad. Oh yeah, really? Like, are you talking about the show, or is he doing something in real life? Because granted, in the show, there is something going on. I mean, there is a lot of actually weird sexual innuendo towards men. Especially what they do with like Love Sausage, especially how they made Love Sausage Bros like kind of nemesis, right? Oh no, I'm very glad they didn't. Like, people are finding out about the creator of The Boys, like the guy who wrote the comic. They're finding about his comic called Crossed. I never read Crossed. It would have been canceled. It would have been. Like, we would have never heard the end of it. But he has this story called Crossed, and it's basically like, what if there was like a virus that turned people into like these hedonist Satanists, like genuine like monsters, but like from a moral standpoint. And I honestly really liked it because to me it showed sort of the I don't think you'd like it. I don't think you liked it because within the first issue, by the end, so the virus transmits really fast. It's almost like 28 days later, where it's like through the blood, saliva, and I'm not even gonna tell you what happens in the first issue. Even though you read that first issue, you're gonna be like, yeah, you're good. You're gonna have that same reaction. Kripke's the showrunner, Cash. But Buddy is. he does have a weird thing like emasculating and sexually, well, not sexually assaulting, but also that sort of innuendo that goes on with Huey. No, I'm not saying give it a chance. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you what happens. Oh, in another issue, and it's they're trying to hide from the cross, like the survivors of this like zombie apocalypse. They're trying to hide from the cross, and they notice the cross. They're like all in a circle and surrounding themselves with this bowl, and and the bowl is full of bullets, and they're all like, "What the hell is going on?" In the bowl full of bullets or whatever. And so they're trying to hide. They're trying to like get past the cross, and one of the cross to catch like this. They notice some of the survivors, and the cross. You know, since they're really just people, like as far as how they operate, like they're able to. They're almost kind of like the Ganados in Resident Evil 4, where they can pick things up, they can do things like that, they can like point at you, they can talk, they can communicate. They have a level of self-awareness, but they're still trying to spread this virus. But one of them shoots one of the survivors, and they survive the shot, but they're shot by one of the cross. Seconds after they've been shot, and they're whoever they are, whoever the other survivors are trying to help them, that person turns, and they're like, "What the fuck happened? Like, how did they turn? They were just shot. That doesn't make any sense." And then one of the guys realized what they were doing in that bowl full of bullets, and it's how I found out about some weird, apparently like college ritual thing that people did where they jerked off into like a bowl of bullets. So these cross basically jerked off in a bowl of bullets to spread the virus and put their own like fluids into that shit. Like it's that level of insanity. And so there is sort of like, I think, a thematic angle with that story. It's I do think it's trying to like have a story that's like about sort of like it's wild, and that's kind of what I mean is like that boys the boy, like having an accurate version of the boys, and honestly, all things considered, it's still pretty accurate. Like, they still do crazy things. Like if I were like a real boys fan of the comics, I'd actually be very satisfied with what they did, all things considered. But the story with crosses, it feels like it's trying to like hit on people's sort of innate sort of like darkness, because that's kind of like the whole point, is that you turn and you become like the worst version of yourself. And because of that, you know, the survivors are trying to like find humanity within them. Trying to find their own humanity in themselves. But with this, with what they're doing with the boys, man, I'm much happier, because I would not want to see Nick Dash in it. No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the show is 1,000% an improvement. Like, I'm glad certain things, and part of it is that the Garth Ennis has a very dark, twisted sense of humor, and so do I, which is why I'll read it and I'll be like, oh, you went a little far here. Because he did like runs the Punisher and all types of stuff. No, and yeah, that's the thing, Cat. It still does. You know, that stuff is wild. Alright, where am I going? No, yeah, both of them. Because Butcher is actually way worse in the comics, which is saying something. Because he's still messed up. Like, and that's the thing with the show. They actually kind of managed to toe that line very well. Of like, we're still gonna do some messed up stuff. Like, they still exist in this messed up world, but like, they're not just doing the most. Oh shit. No, yeah. No, yeah, because, and even what they did with Black Noir, I much prefer this version of Black Noir too. Also, I wonder how much of YouTube is cool what we're talking about. Because I think it took out one of your comments too. Like, I checked in the chat, I was like, because I read it on the screen, and then I was like, oh yeah, there it is. No, yeah, Cash. Boy. Ooh. What you mean? Sneaking what? No, you good. No, no. Like, I was genuinely asking because I don't know, because I was just like, I saw it on my screen and then I checked in the chat and I was like, maybe there's like a delay. No, yeah. It's one of the few instances of like oversight actually kind of being needed for like a show like that, because it's like, yeah, oh yeah, that version of Black Noir, we didn't need that. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like with a lot of these Marvel movies, like, it's why we haven't had a Blade movie yet. Because there's so much oversight over those movies. True, true. Like, what I mean is, like, executive, like, producer, like how there was like a version of like Ant-Man. Oh, you mean you think they're gonna still do the thing with Black Noir at the end? Because I do think that's not Black Noir. That's not the same Black Noir from last season. I definitely think there's something going on with Black Noir. Make sure I get everything. Where's the dang? Nah, yeah, there's something going on with Black Noir. That's gonna be fun. It's not him. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. Nope. Come on, I stabbed that thing. Just for that. Oh, that's something else I need to do. I need to Yeah, but that's kind of what I mean, Cash. Like, and there's like there's a show I feel like that like properly really shows that sort of dilemma and the issue with having oversight is that like this happens a lot. Executives and producers, they get in the way. No, no, like that's but isn't that kind of regular? Like I don't know. Like whenever you hear about TV shows and like movies and like when producers are involved, there's definitely a layer of like creativity in there and them like caring, but there's also like that aspect of one, they're trying to make money, and two, they are really more so invested in, like you're saying, like appealing to like because that's also kind of why The Boys is the way it is, and that's why I say it's a good thing is that they took out things that most people didn't want to see because the stuff that like in that comic, not only would that just it's just vile and weird for like a mass audience, but it wouldn't work for a story like that. But that's kind of my thing is how often are they even not trying like how often are they more concerned with artistic vision? And no, that's what I mean, Cash. Like The Boys, I think is a good example of oversight being right, and a lot of it's because one, like actually, I think to your point, yeah, no, I know, I know, I know, and there is a part of me that is like, you don't necessarily have to express the racism of certain characters like that, but it does. Yeah, I think the bigger the company is the issue. But it's like they know, like, yeah, yeah, true, true. The more likely it is. Oh, I've been playing the remake so much, I forgot that I just get here and fight the boss. That's actually so much better to me. I do not, because one, when I was trying to get that S rank, that got in my way. Like just trying to get to this boss. And two, there's some real like bull, like some real bullshit. Mm, true, true. I mean, but also, I think that's a large part of that is because Amazon is first and foremost like a delivery. Like their priority isn't a TV show. Like they're not really invested in it. And also, they have a lot. They have some other shows too, like that Lord of the Rings show is also something they've invested in. Oh wait, who did the what are the other shows? Let me look that up actually. Hmm. No, yeah, like what I'm saying is ooh, is this gonna kill me? Ah! No, 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 no. Woo. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, where is it? Where you? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh my god. Am I dead? How am I not dead? No, no, no. Leon! No! I'm about to check the chat. What y'all talking about? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Amazon. Mm, I mean, they're okay with their adaptions. I mean, let me see. Yeah, so yeah, like you said, Amazon. What was it? Web services. So, are there web services like they're online? Let's see. Like, is that their TV show cache? Like, is that their streaming? Felix the Cat. No, actually, I haven't seen Felix the Cat. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. You already know. And honestly, that was going to be my point, is that that show has oversight that I feel like is in its way. And granted, that's not necessarily Amazon. That's like Bethesda, but still. I mean, I was going to check for Felix the Cat now. It sounds interesting. Who's Felix the Cat? What's he doing? It's given what was that one show with the like show that was like on what was it? YouTube, like it was like Bee and Cat or something. Oh, Spawn. Okay, that was a good adaptation. I got to give you that. That was a good adaptation. Like to this day, I wish they would have done something more with that. No, yeah, like I don't really like, because Amazon was like still big before their like streaming services were like a thing. And also the thing about like streaming in general is that like they're loss leaders. Like they're all kind of trying to compete to like eventually make money. Like what was it, Hulu? I forget. Was it Hulu or Netflix? Finally, were to making money like just a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, being Puppy Cat. No, no, no. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, I was just saying when you mentioned Felix the cat, that sounded kind of cool. It sounded like something that was like being a Puppy Cat. But what I'm saying as far as like the what I'm saying as far as like the creative control thing and the oversight thing is that it's not all, like I'm not gonna say it's necessarily always something that hurts the show or hurts the studio, but like I feel like with a lot of these like Apple and Amazon, their shows are kind of good because of a lack of oversight. Like I don't think Amazon and Apple executives are really concerned with these shows, and as like concerned with what these shows look like as much as having creators attached to it and having a series that people are interested in. And so they can get like especially in Apple's case because they have like a bunch of like small products that small TV shows that people rarely. But that's kind of what I mean. It's like the oversight, like sure, like of course there's going to be like oversight involved because there's money involved and there are executives involved and there are whatchamacallit, there are a lot of there are a lot of moving parts involved, so of course there has to be a level of oversight. But like typically, especially like for big project movies, especially for like syndicated TV shows, no, yeah, I'm not saying like oversight is the end all be all to like hurt something. But I am saying typically less oversight is better. Like rarely can I think of a case where I heard somebody was like, yeah, they kind of just let me do whatever I want, and it didn't turn out like at least kind of interesting or good. Like that's where this dude, like half of, like Loiter Squad, for instance, like Tyler or Earl just did Earl just did an interview talking about and that's what the fuck? What happened? Oh yeah, we're not. Oh, Josh about to get me. Oh wait, I might be able to make it. I can make it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm swimming. I was swimming. All right, now I have to do this and not get hit at all. Oh no. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Cash, like, I'm not saying have a show without a showrunner. I'm saying don't have like executives and producers oversight. Like that typically hurts a project more than it helps. Oh my god. I'm so used to fighting him on the remake that I'm aiming it wrong. Like the best like TV shows and stuff people like AMC, for instance, like shows like Mad Men and Breaking Bad, like you're not getting those with no. Thank God. Can I still make it? Come on, let's go. Wait, I might be able to make it. No, I'm dead. Hmm, I guess because again, like production. I'm not gonna say production most times doesn't solely care. I don't know. Because like I think like Apple TV did a great job of showing like and even that's kind of my thing is that Amazon like while they still have production involved and they still like, obviously they have to like communicate with like the people in charge. This is like a minimal like involvement. Like AMC, their best shows like are the ones that aren't shows that are like heavily syndicated. Yeah, and he's also but he's also like made it a point to like not be like typical executives. Like that's why I keep mentioning the Apple TV show that he's a part of is that he's woefully aware of like how much executives ruin TV shows, movies, and even like he has this great episode on the studio where there's this one like a real actor director. Her name's Amy Poehler, and in that episode, she's making a movie and they're trying to get this perfect shot and they're trying to time it perfect. He'd like they're trying to get this perfect shot and he keeps trying to get involved. He keeps trying to make establish a relationship with one of the actresses. She's trying to like establish one with him so she can move up in her career. And meanwhile, every time he's doing it, he's fucking up the shoot, and they get multiple times. They try to get this shot multiple times, over and over and over. And by that, that episode is hilarious. I love it. But he gets to a point where he's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave, and then he calls them. He's like, hey, you guys get the shot, and Shawty was trying to get a free flight. No, but literally, he calls her at the end. He's like, you guys get the shot, and they were like, no. He's like, fuck. It's like, of course you didn't get the shot. And it's kind of like obviously we need like producers to like make these things happen, but there's a level of which they need to like get out the way because they do get in the way unless there's someone like a Seth Rogen who is also attached to it and probably like a part of the creative process. If oversight includes that, then I think that's fine. Like if they are a part of the creative process, that's cool. And it's also, but it's like, think of all the TV shows that are on the CW or like the number of TV shows that they just sort of like throw out in the middle of nowhere. Like, and even Disney, because Andor would not have happened if it had their typical oversight. Like a lot of the oversight that these studios have typically like gets in the way. Where's we're gonna get it this time. Oh shit, where'd it go? Where'd he go? Mm. No, but that's my point, Kesh. Those shows they aren't taking risks. They like Law and Order SVU's been going on for like what, how, like longer than all of us have been alive, and they're not taking creative risks. They are at best making episodes about what's topical or giving things that like those fans of those shows already like. And they're doing it because they're not really invested. Yeah, and they're afraid of getting cast and things, which is funny because a lot of those times those shows will end up doing things in such a misguided attempt to like try. And no, I feel you. Like, I don't really watch those shows either. Like, I don't like them. Like, I hate most of them. They feel like a waste of time. But I just mention them because those are the shows that are typically getting like another season. They're getting syndicated. They're the ones that producers and executives are really looking for. Like rarely am I seeing like a show that's getting, and true to your point, what's buddy's name? Dick Wolf. Law and Order probably wouldn't still be around if Dick Wolf died. No shade, no disrespect. No, yeah, my OG does too. You like that is who those shows are made for. And that's kind of what I mean. It's like the shows that are interesting that might do something cool, they get canceled after one season because they wanted to take a risk and be different. Oh, my goat, no. My goat. Yeah, my aim was off. Not lost COVID. No, yeah, and also, Cash. I feel like that also goes to my point. Is there was, I don't know if it was Sterling K. Brown or another actor or a writer or something, but they were talking about how like, well, there are a lot of Netflix shows. They're literally like told, like executives will literally tell them, you're not explaining the story enough. How our audience is gonna do this, and it's affecting how a lot of these shows are being made.
I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway,
Like Stranger Things, which honestly, Stranger Things would have been a little ass regardless.
Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
I'm gonna continue my mission. Where was I? Alright. Yup. Yeah, that's Hunter again, my bae. I'm honestly, I'm not mad they didn't have her in Requiem, but I would like to know what happened to her. Like last time we see her is RE6, and look, not a lot of people are gonna go back to see her that game, see her just for that game. Oh, it's the. No, for real. That's why I'm like, what happened to Hunt again? Especially after like put all that detail into like the remake with her. Why not show an older version? True, true, true. Honestly, I wonder if she's like the director of the DSO. That'd be cool. That'd be interesting. Or she had a connection to the FBI or something. Like, I don't know. I just wish they kind of had something. Ooh. AG. I mean, so you would be right. But also, I do think as far as their black characters when it comes to their fighting games, well, actually no, some of them look like stereotypes too. But I don't know. Capcom. Never. You are correct there. Actually, I got all these grenades. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, they're young and hot women only, which is crazy because Sherry's like in her like 30s or like 40s now. Like Sherry's still young, but like that's a grown woman now. Like she's not like in her 20s, like in 6, and she's far from the kid she was in the second game. So it's weird. I need that. I need that. No. Although Capcom, I don't think they know how to like really design like a mature like 40-year-old woman, because like Jill should be around Chris's age. No, I feel you regardless of the cast, man. But no, because they made Jill in that last. Yeah, no, they don't know how to make black characters in general. I mean, again, I feel like in like Street Fighter, their female characters are, well, they do get a little freaky, but they still look deep, like they're good character models, especially like you compare them to like Mortal Kombat or something. Ooh, I did not. That I did not know. True, true, true. Yeah, Capcom could do black characters better. No, yeah. Honestly, that's the craziest thing about like a lot of those fighting games is that you'll have small male characters. You'll have them thin, big, short, tall, fat. I did not know about the graffiti. That's crazy. Where's the other one? Wait. What am I missing? Crazy cash. The whole JJK versus Invincible animation thing is actually like beyond bizarre. Because one, I think Invincible's animation is more than fine. Like I think it's pretty good, all things considered. But also, like JJK, like those studios have been known for a long time to have like crunch. Nah, yeah, Yuji, big Yuji. Oh yeah, and yeah, like Mappa was literally like people were talking about like it was a sweatshop. Like when Attack of Titan was going on. Like when Attack on Titan was going on, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna watch this because I don't feel comfortable necessarily watching this on their platform. But yeah, it's just very weird conversation that's going on because it's like it's different too. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like with the economics of acting like changing because of streaming, it's like I wonder how much like are they actually getting paid? Like I feel like for somebody like a Sterling K. Brown and like when they had Mahershala on Leon, that probably took a decent amount of money out of their budget. But like Steven Yeun, even though like he's won an Oscar, you know, he's been in big things and he's a big name, you know. I don't know if he really is like an A-list. No, yeah, like you can afford a J.K. Simmons, and also J.K. I don't even think J.K. Simmons is super like expensive because he's been in all type levels of projects. Like it's I don't know. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm about to put the chat on my laptop so I can see y'all easier because I've been checking on my phone. Oh yeah, I saw Beef. Yeah, I really like Beef. They just had a trailer for the new season. I thought it was pretty good. It was like I feel like it tackles like different levels of like toxicity and sort of like generational like trauma in different ways, especially like for Asian American folks, because like you could tell this was like a personal story. Damn, You can tell this was like a personal story for folks who were like struggling to find themselves out. Like no, like beef is really good. Okay, I got healed. Oh, I missed the grenade. Okay, let me see. Should I just, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna. What? Ah, fuck it. Like Steven Yeun has this like really sort of toxic relationship with his brother, where like his brother is is like a young man. I think he's like 18, 19. Like he's about to go to college, and Steven Yeun's trying to like impose a lot of himself on him because he's older, he's struggling in his life, and when he was in a similar position, his parents were pressuring him to fill all these different roles and what in his life. But he's trying to do that to his brother. He's not realizing it. It's affecting his relationship with his brother. And that Asian American lady, she, I think, I forget exactly what her story was, but it's very similar. Like they marry each other in very interesting ways. And oh yeah, it's live action. It's basically about like this guy. He pulls like a prank on this lady, and because she like pissed him off for some reason, and then she is like, I gotta get like I'm not gonna let this go, so I'm gonna do something to him. He's not gonna let it go, so she's gonna do something to her, and it becomes this like vicious cycle. And it's kind of like the point of them is like they're both a part of a similar vicious cycle, and it's sort of like tackling like how do you break that, like how do you approach that, what do people do when they try to do these things, and what keeps them in these cycles too. It's honestly really interesting. Like they have another season that's going to be completely different, so I'm still interested, but I'm wondering what they're going to do now because I just saw a trailer for it. It's about this guy who's like a yoga instructor, and he's with this lady, and that's all the trailer showed me. I'm like, so what's going to go on here? I don't know. It's got this like, what's his name? His name's Charles Mel. Like if you saw that movie, it was like May, December or something. He was in that. But it's good. I definitely recommend. Like honestly, that's some of Steven Yeun's best acting. And the lady, I wish I knew her name. Also, like she's done stand up before. Some of the best I've seen of her too. Really just all around like good, like just acting, good story, good script. Like the writer for that ended up directing Thunderbolts, which like a very mid Marvel like movie, but I see why they got him to do that from Beef, because they're clearly trying to Marvel's clearly trying to find a way to be different and the same at the same time. Ali Wong, that's her name, Ali Wong. Like she's really good in this too. Like you really feel her sort of like not suffering from success in a sense, but also like just being completely unsatisfied with who she is as a person. And they both handle their like roles in life very weird. They're both struggling, but in totally different spectrums in life.
Got a selection of good things.
All I need is therapy and a white woman with a Russian accent. Not a good one too. Like I like Shorty as an actress, but look, you know, maybe it's really hard to get Russian actors, like actual Russian actors, and you know, maybe it's the '80s fault for all those times they cast either British actors to play Russian people, or they were like, we're just gonna get Dolph Lundgren, which I don't even think he's Russian. I think he's German, but still, they should have her. They should have an actual Russian actress play that character. Or I don't know, someone that better. Ooh, and Super MAGA. Wait, hold on. Who's MAGA? Wait, Florence is Florence Pugh MAGA?
What are you selling?
I love this song. Love this music.
Is that all straight?
Dolph. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't know that, but I am only relieved because I thought it was Shorty. I was like, damn, another one. Dolph, I can let go of him because Sylvester Stallone is also MAGA, and so really a lot of like my love for those two out the window. Like even some of their movies, it's just Which I never really cared much for Dolph Lundgren, honestly. You know, he's the guy who killed Apollo Creed. Like, why should I give a fuck about him?
What are you buying?
My '80s kind of heroes, right? I mean, they're Sylvester Stallone. No, they were always mid actors. They were never really that good. Like, I can as far as '80s stars were, they were at the bottom. And granted, I'm pretty sure they're the biggest ones are kind of MAGA too. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger was a conservative. I mean, he's been vocally against the man who should not be named, because I don't know how YouTube it handles its
Is that all straight?
how YouTube handles its censorship. But like, I imagine there are a lot of '80s action stars that are MAGA right now. So Dolph and from the second he ran for office, which like that's all honestly not been killing me the most, but like finding like people in like entertainment go into office and find out they're MAGA that way has really hurt me. Like the composer for Halo, he ran for like as a representative somewhere in his state, but he was like very MAGA, and I was just like, no, no. And it's just like the derangement syndrome is real, and it's scary, very scary. Like, I digress. Let me see.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all?
Thank you. Let me see.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
Firepower or capacity.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you.
All right. Metro time. It's time to fight the what's his face, right? Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, when you upgrade the capacity, it automatically fills up the gun. Thank you. His name's Marty O'Donnell. Like what in the remake? Oh, like this? No, like there's some dude, he's like, Gloria las plagas, Gloria las plagas, and they bust through, and then, the Gigante just busts through. Oh, no, it's not. No, it honestly pisses me off. Or maybe it does. I remember it not doing it, but I definitely need to do it again just to double check. But I remember it not doing it and it pissing me off. Even this whole wait a minute. My man did a whole cartwheel. Why'd you do that? That's why he's the GOAT. Ah! Oh, I'm not taking this. Oh wait, did I miss the red 9? True. Yeah. It's more fun this way. Yeah. I want the red 9. Oh, ah! All right. I can dodge it, but I don't know. I forgot how. Woo! Haha! Wait, again? Wait, hold on. You're not that guy. I'm the GOAT. Alright, I'm gonna try something out that I can do in the remake. Nah, that didn't work. I guess that's one thing. It's better. Because you can, if you fight him in the remake and you get the parasite out, if you throw a flashbang, that does a lot of damage. Ah! Hey, it's that dog. That's my dog. Wait. Ah! Ooh, how did I miss? Okay. That was hungry. Did that do nothing? Leave Balto alone. I'm about to throw a rock, wait, hold on. Yeah, put that down. Hold on. Let's go. Oh, Hey, Balto, help me out. Oh, ah! Now I know I could have just dodged that norm, like with a dodge prompt. All right, I'm gonna try this again because I feel like I can do it. Damn. Nope, did nothing. Ah, fucking missed. Damn, I kind of wasted that. Oh, wait. Ah, I was like under you. Ah! Easy money, easy money. See, I might go back for the Red 9. Because the Red 9, the remake is cool, but it's not really cool as the Red 9 here. Appreciate you, brother.